Hi YouTube, welcome for today's live stream. Let me know where you are from.
AI is not here to fire you, it's here to make you the most productive version of your.
Hi Mindy, good to see you. You're the first one that I see. Yes, you're finally able to be here. I hope that you are doing well. Hi Lisa, good to see you as well. How are you? I've been looking forward to it as well. So let me know where you are watching from, guys. So I just want to quickly mention that I'm really trying to do the best that I can to prevent scammers. It's an endless job, I know, because every single day they are constantly creating new fake profiles with my profile picture. So I decided to change my profile picture today. It's been a year, and I know that there are going to be a lot of scammers creating new fake profile pictures and profiles. So if you are following me on Facebook, because that's the worst platform when it comes down to scammers, if you're following me on Facebook and you haven't liked my original profile picture, please go and support me to like it and comment on it, because then it will be easier for my followers to find the original profile. So I just want to mention that. Tak Vivie, hvor var det sødt af dig. Hi Bowie, welcome for the first time you are here. So today I'm going to do live readings, okay? So if you already know now that you want to book a live reading with me, go to my website, karinaemincoaching.com, and you can book a live reading from there. You can see the pinned comment here. You can ask any questions you would like. When you are booking a live reading, I will be using my dowsing rods to connect to your spirit team to answer yes or no to your questions. Do we have any moderators on here today that is able to control the chats? Let me know. And I will also be doing a collective reading for you guys today. So good to see you, my lovelies. But let me know if I do have any moderators on that are able to control the chat for me. I would really appreciate it. I'm just going to find, because I do have one pre-booked live reading. So I'm just going to, it's Mary. Mary from United States. So I'm just going to do her live reading and you guys can see how it works. And if you are interested in booking your own live reading, you can do that via my website. All right, guys. So I always start with the live reading. So if you are not able to watch the live, you can go back and rewatch it. Okay, so Spirit Team, could you please close the rods for Mary? Thank you very much. And could you please open them for No? First question here. You are asking if my love readings within the last week or two have applied to you. Let's see. I mean, I've done a lot of collective live readings, not live readings, love readings that I post on a daily basis. And I would say, before I ask your angels, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Because it is collective readings. So the readings that Mary has been watching the past week or two, did these readings apply to her? That is a no. They did not apply to you or your situation. Mary is asking if Angelo and her will ever meet up physically again. Will Angelo and Mary meet up physically again? That is a no. And last question. Is he even attracted to Mary in a romantic way? That is also a no. So when we have that clarified, my dear, there you have the reason why my love readings have not applied to your situation, because the person that you are asking about is not your divine counterpart. Let me pull a few angel cards for you. Whoa, the first one here is what you are not changing, you are choosing. So if you want to change something, act towards it. This could be thought patterns, karmic lessons. That person was in your life to teach you a karmic lesson, angels are showing me. Always look at the situation. What is it trying to teach me? What do I need to heal more of? So this was a live reading for Mary. So if anyone need me to clarify your situation, you can go to my website, okay? And you can book from there. Let me know if I have any moderators on to control the chats. I would really appreciate it. And I will be starting the collective reading as well. So I hope that you guys have been doing well. I think we had the new moon in Taurus last Sunday. Wow, I was really affected by that new moon, especially in 3-4 days in that week, or that whole week. I was so exhausted, but I have my energy back. I could actually see on 3 daily readings I recorded in that period, I could see that my energy was affected by that new moon. But I have my energy back now. Hi Hakika, you're here. Good, great, awesome. Ria, you're welcome to book a live reading via my website, my dear, if you need clarification about your future. So I'm going to start the collective reading, and I will ask my guardian angel which deck I should start with. Because I actually... Okay, let's just ask my guardian angel. Should I start with one of my own decks? That is a very clear yes. Okay. Should I start with one of the decks with text first? That is a no. I actually normally do that. But okay. Should I use the purple deck first? That is a no. Should I use the red one? Yeah, so let's start with my Divine Love Oracle deck. Happy Sunday. Good to see you guys. So let's see what the message is today. Angel showed me water sign, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Signs. Angel showed me here that you've been seeing signs lately. They are trying to guide you towards your happiness. So whatever you have been manifesting lately, whatever you have believed in was possible, feeling deserving of, because all of that is connected, you are getting signs, okay, that that's happening, that that's manifesting. Angels are showing me manifesting, creating your life of happiness, and seeing signs. Okay, so when you are seeing these angel numbers here, or a name of a specific person, dreaming about a specific person, songs that reminds you of this person, angels are showing me that these signs are being sent to you as confirmation, all right, that your manifestation is happening. You are becoming in alignment with your manifestation. Angels show me winter. So there could be like a specific goal that you have been focusing on since winter. All right. So maybe you have been writing down a specific goal in the period of winter, and your angels are now sending you that sign or signs that your manifestation are coming into fruition. You're moving in the right direction. Okay. 1 second. I need to charge my computer. Wow. So someone has really been heartbroken and hurts and has been focusing on healing from that heartbreak. So you could really have tried to move your focus away from what's not serving you no more onto a happier life. I really do see that someone has been doing that. And it's manifesting. Yeah. So this a fake person broke your heart. Someone that was fake and dishonest broke your heart. And it actually pushed you onto an inner journey. Angels are showing me here. So this could have been that you really have been focusing on it very serious since winter. Where you have really made a decision to remove negativity from your life. And things are really changing for you because of that. So all the signs that you are seeing is that you are going in the right direction. You are manifesting the person that you are destined to be with. And you are exactly where you need to be right now. Okay? Wow. Oh, I see. Oh, my dogs are fighting. Maybe I should let her inside. It's because one of my females are pregnant. And they can get a little bit extra aggressive or sensitive. So I think, can you just bear with me 1 second? I'm going to let her in. So she was fighting with the smaller one. That's not fair, but I guess like her hormones is all over the place. Okay, so I do have a live reading booked from Mindy. Yay, Mindy. You're asking if some of my love readings were for you. You got inspired to ask about that. Let's clarify. Lisa is saying, I feel like that with my hormones and I'm not pregnant. Exactly. My anger issues is there. No matter what. Me too. Okay, so Spirit Team, could you please close the rods for Mindy, please? Thank you. And could you please open them for No? Thank you. So first question. Were some of my love readings meant for Mindy, the past, I don't know. But have some of them, the love readings recently, I guess? They don't want to answer, I guess. No, they're not answering that question. But I feel like you should take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Will Jeff see the true person toxic in who he is currently with? Okay, so he's with a toxic person currently. Will Jeff see that that person he's with is toxic? Will he realize that? That is a very clear yes. Third questions. are the signs Mindy is seeing about Jeff, meaning that he's the one. Wow, that is a very clear yes as well. I love your questions, Mindy. Abundance. You have done so much healing work. You will be blessed with abundance and prosperity. Wow, my dear. And I know that you already have been blessed, right? Because of the new job. I know it's been a while now, but it is really because you've done so much healing work that the angels are showing you you are ready for this. You are creating your own happy life. You are manifesting, the life you want, and you will be blessed because of that. Okay? Surrender. Stop trying so hard to solve the problem. So if there is any challenge, my dear, that you are worried about, don't focus too much on that and don't try too hard. Surrender to the situation, let it naturally unfold. Okay, do whatever you can to focus on creating your happy life, because it's connected to the healing work, and it's connected to that you will be blessed with abundance when you do that. Mindy is saying that she's a control freak. Okay. So I guess the angels are trying to tell you to let go of that control a little bit. Okay. And it's not a bad thing to be a control freak in some areas of your life, because use that strength, okay, to be extremely dedicated on focusing on your goals and your dreams, because you can control what thoughts you want to think, you can control what you want to feel, and you can control where you want to put your focus. So use that strength to use that control in the right places, all right? But where you can't control it, when we are talking about outside circumstances or changing other people, or remove that focus and surrender to that, and then focus on what you can control. Wow, beautiful. So my lovelies, I am doing live readings on my live streams. So if you need clarification in your life, you can book via my website, karinaimincoaching.com. I have another live reading from Vivie. Hi, Vivie. Vivie is from Denmark. All the rates for my readings is stated on my website, so go and check it out on there. Okay, so Spirit Team, could you please cross the rods for Vivie? Thank you very much. And could you please open them for no? So Vivie is asking if there are still love and emotions between Karsten and her. Are there still love between Karsten and Vivie? That is a no. So I guess it's not true love. It's not true love. Okay. So it's good to clarify that. Will Vivie meet true love in 2025? They're not gonna tell you when, so let's ask differently. will she meet true love in her lifetime? You see how there is a difference? You know, they will never tell exactly the time, okay? Because they want to surprise you, and they want you to focus on working on yourself and become in alignment with what you want to manifest. So every time I ask the angels regarding time frames, they very, very rarely answer. Very, very rarely. I don't even remember if they ever have answered. And if they have, I don't know. They probably have done it for any other reason. Okay, so third question here. Will Vivie stay in her current job until she retire? That is a very, I feel they were moving towards a slow no, but they're not moving. I think it's important to always think about if you are happy where you are. If where you are is truly your dream and what you want. Because if not, your spirit guides, your spirit team would always want to guide you in a direction that makes you the happiest and that bring out the best true potential within you. So if your intuition and your soul can feel it's time to try something else or to do something else, always listen to that intuition and always ask yourself, what do I really want? What is my dream? And you're saying that you're very happy in your work. That's great. That's great. So if you're really happy with that, you are exactly where you need to be right now. But a lot of things can change in the next 5 years or 10 years. I don't know how old you are, right? But yeah, talking about intuition, you already know the answer that you seek. So the angels are guiding you to always listen to your intuition. Okay. My mom was in her, she's been a, what is that called in English? A caretaker? A carer? You know, she's been taking care of, you know, elderly people on care homes and people with dementia and substance abuse and stuff like that since a very young age, her whole life. And she's always been extremely happy with that job until I think like the last 5 years of her career, she was really fighting against a really bad management. And it gave her so much stress. Yeah, caretaker, exactly. Mentally, because she kept fighting, you know, for justice or whatever you can say. But I just believe that when it's time for you to move on from something and you're not able to listen to your intuition yourself, I believe that your spirit team will arrange or do whatever they can to guide you in a better direction. And sometimes if you are not listening to your situation, your intuition, sometimes you have to go through a period in your life where you feel stress or anxiety or, you know, not so, challenging emotions, because that's the consequences of not listening to your intuition sometimes. So I believe that it would have been best for her to leave that place a long time before she did. But because she was so happy with what she was doing, and she really wanted to fight to create a better working environment, I think the lessons in that situation was to always listen to your intuition and put your needs first. So, there are always lessons in these situations that you are going through, no matter what, right? So your spirit team, Vivie, is telling you to always listen to your intuition no matter what. Having self-respect, speak up for yourself, stand up for yourself. And angels are saying here, you can be totally vulnerable. You can be completely open, okay, with anyone around you. If it's a love relationship, friendship, colleague, whatever. Angels want you to be completely open and practice to be more vulnerable. Okay? So yeah, there are always lessons. In any situation. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. I think that a lot of people who are used to be in some sort of caretaker job where you have to take care of other people, or if you just in general have been used to take care of other people since you were a child, one of the biggest lessons are really to be really good at taking care of yourself. Because that was one of my mom's biggest lesson when she had to stop working because it was too hard physically as well. It took several years to accept her new identity, right? And to learn how to take care of her and remove focus away from the outside onto herself. A very, very long time. So that's again an old paradigm that you need to change. And some of the paradigms that you have conditioned for many years can take some time to change, Okay, so let's go back to the collective reading, and you can still book live readings if you need to, okay? Oh, I have another order here from Renee. Renee from United States. Thank you for your booking, my dear. Lisa, I think we've all plugged so much energy into caring for others that we sometimes neglect ourselves. Yeah, absolutely. We live and learn. Look after yourself first, then you can look after others also. Absolutely, I agree with you. And Vivie said, last time you told me that, and I will get more engaged with yourself. And you were right, Karina. Oh, it's your first time, Renee. Thank you so much for booking. I'm excited to do your reading. So let's tune into your spirit team. Could you please cross the rods for Renee? Thank you very much. Could you please open them for no? You were talking about money, Vivie. Okay, nice. So first question for Renee is, does Mark want to get back together? Angels, does Mark want to get back together with Renee? That is a no. Does Mark truly love Renee? That is a no. And third question, will Danny reach out? That is also a no. So these guys, my dear, are not meant to be in your life romantically. These are karmic connections. Let me pull a few angel advices for you. Wow, angel showing me here to accept, okay, that everything happens for a reason, and there is also a reason why that these guys here are not supposed to be in your life. Okay, angel showing me that there are some interference, there are some outside circumstances that are getting in the way of you manifesting the correct relationship. So you could be spending too much time on the wrong people, meaning that take a good look on who you surround yourself with. Take a good look at paying attention to the red flags that people are sending you. You've been told that Danny was your twin flame. Let's clarify that. Spirit team, is Danny Renee's twin flame? That is a no. Danny is not your twin flame. Is Renee on a twin flame journey? In general, just to clarify. That is also a no. You are not on the twin flame journey, so you don't have a twin flame in this lifetime. What you should focus on, Renee, is your own healing, is your own personal growth, is to build your own happy life. You absolutely do have a divine counterpart. You do have a soulmate. You will meet that soulmate in the right time when you are ready to be with that soulmate. Okay, so it's extremely important that you focus on personal growth and healing your soul. It's not everyone that is on a twin flame journey. So that's what I do. I do clarify for people that needs clarification about a specific person. Who is that person to? So yeah, great that you ask those questions. Yeah, you absolutely do have a soul connection. Everybody has. So it's really about becoming in alignment with that, so you are ready to receive your divine counterpart. And sometimes we can be surprised who our soulmate is, because we didn't maybe expected someone to be that soulmate. And sometimes we can be surprised about that people we care about are karmic connections. But to understand the differences, sometimes it's just easier to clarify if it is a karmic connection or not. Because karmic connections can feel quite accelerating in the beginning and intense and nice, but starts to get quite quickly toxic, okay? And it's not consistent. It's very hot and cold. It's very much up and down. The relationship and the connection is very crazy in many ways. And that's how you can define a karmic connections, because there is always an expiry date with the karmic connection. So you are not meant to be in a karmic connection the rest of your life, because a karmic connection is in your life for a longer or shorter period amount of time, depending on how fast you learn your karmic lessons. So always look at your connections and your situation this way. What are this person trying to teach me? Okay, where are my triggers? Where do I need to take personal responsibility to heal more? When we are talking about divine counterparts and soulmate connections, it's more easy, okay? You're more compatible with that person. You're more similar. And it's not because there are no challenges, because of course there will be challenges, but it will be easier for you to grow together and actually handling these challenges. Where with a karmic connection, it will be more destructive. Okay. And with a soulmate connection, you will grow together. So that's the main differences. Lisa is saying Laura and I are listening and nodding in agreement. Thank you so much, my dear. And what a beautiful picture you sent me the other day on email. What a beautiful family you are. Let's get back to the collective reading. I'm just gonna ask my guardian angel if I should still shuffle the red. No, you see, no. Okay, so I guess that my guardian angel wanted me to talk about manifestation in the beginning. Okay, so what do you want me to shuffle now? One of my own decks? Okay, that is a yes. Okay, should I shuffle one of the decks with text on? Yay, because I love those decks. Yay. Okay, should I shuffle the truth? Yay, that's one of my favorite decks. We gotta tune in on your special person's energy, the truth about what this person here really feel, the truth about what this person here really feel, that is seeing a lot of signs of them a manifestations, a specific goal they have decided last winter. Okay, these are too many. Hold on. I want you close to me. Actually, I feel that somebody decided last year that they want you close to them. They want you closer to them. So I do channel readings with divine counterparts that you are in separation with. So this is absolutely also someone that you've been in separation with that want you close to them. I'm dreaming about you. Wow. This is someone who is actually seeing you in their dreams. So you are popping up in the dream when they're sleeping. And this person is also dreaming about you being close to them or next to them, whatever they are doing, or yeah, they're visualizing having you next to them. I'm shy to share my feelings. It's someone who's a little bit shy to come forward and tell you how they feel. But has been dreaming about it a lot. It's someone who has really been working on becoming ready to tell you how they feel. It's someone that haven't felt ready for a long time, I feel. I pray to see you again. Oh my God. I love this energy. It's someone that is really struggling with explaining how they feel, but is praying to see you, is praying to reconnect with you again, is praying to, you know, it's like they have set a goal last year that they wanted to, wow, I actually feel this person here is trying to manifest you back. The only reason why this can happen is when you are true divine counterparts. And the only reason that this can happen is because that both of you have worked on yourself and becoming in alignment with your vibration. Okay? Because you cannot manifest a specific person back into your life if it's not destined, first of all, or if it's not in alignment with your own vibration. All right? There is a lot of people who misunderstand manifestation. There are a lot of people who think that just because you think about someone or think about something positive, then it's coming back into your life. That's not how it works. Okay? And when I'm saying that you have to become in alignment with it, I'm talking about feelings, emotions, frequencies, how you are feeling about yourself. Are you feeling deserving of true love? Okay? Do you have like a clear picture of how your dream life or dream relationship look like? Okay, do you have a clear picture of characteristics that your dream life partner has? And then working on becoming that example yourself. That's how you get into alignment with that frequency. Because whomever you are destined to be with, that you have a soul contract with, you will only manifest reconciliation and union with that person when you are that person. Okay, when you are in alignment with the values, the morals, the ethics, your goals, your dreams, your visions. That's how you get in alignment with your destiny. And that's why it's so important to listen to your intuition and go for what you truly want, because to go for what you truly want and desire is connected to your destiny. Makes sense? Your goals might be different to someone else for a reason, because you have a different destiny, okay? But I just feel that someone here, I don't know if this person has realized who you are, but this person here is definitely like very dedicated in becoming in alignment with their dream partner, praying for their dream partner. I replay our conversations over and over again. It's someone that you used to talk to when you were younger. Angels are showing me I was young, and immature. I replay our conversations over and over. So there is a specific conversation that you used to have that this person here remembers. Sorry, sometimes I just laugh at your comments. I'm afraid to contact you because this person here left you behind. Interesting. So it's someone who feel that they left you behind in some kind of way in the past, okay? either in the conversations you used to have. And because of that, this person here is shy and a little bit afraid to reach out to you and share their emotions with you, because this person is not sure about if you still want to speak to them after that. But this person has really prayed to see you again and is dreaming about you. Wow. I'm going to ask the angel. I'm going to use the dowsing words. The angels are telling me to use the dowsing words to clarify this. Guys, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Spirit team. Am I correct to say that this person here is shy to share their feelings because they feel they left this person here behind in the past? That is correct. So does it mean that this person here is afraid that when they do reach out, that they will be rejected? That is a yes. Could you please clarify, is this a divine counterpart connection? It is. So, am I correct to say, if this person here reach out, even though that they are extremely shy, will this person be rejected? No. Oh my God, I'm getting chills. So whomever is resonating with this, okay, just really understand that whatever is meant for you in your destiny will not pass you. Whomever is your divine counterpart will not reject you, because it's a divine love, it's unconditional love when we are talking about divine counterparts. Okay? It doesn't matter if you have left each other behind, or you have said something in the past to hurt this person, or whatever the case is, because it is 110% not as toxic as a karmic connection. Okay? So there is absolutely no reason for this person here to be shy. But because this person here love who they want to reach out to so much, because it's a divine love, all right, it would hurt this person even more to be rejected, okay? You know what I mean? It's like it even hurt this person even more to have hurt their divine counterpart, because the love is real, it's true. Okay, it's heartfelt, it's from here. Okay, it's not someone you're trying to get something from, it's not someone you're trying to control. You're not connected via your traumas, via your trauma bond. When you are connected to someone via your trauma bond, and you are chasing, or you are having fear or anxiety because of someone you are connected to via a trauma bond, then you are reacting out of your wounds. Okay, then you are reacting out of your pain. Makes sense? But when we are talking about a true love and a divine love and an unconditional love, it's pure. You have like a pure intention with that person. But that is why that the personal growth and the healing work is so important to do, because the more that you heal your traumas, your anxiety, whatever you are being triggered about in your pain. Let's say your divine counterpart is triggering jealousy or low self-esteem or anger or whatever it is, okay? If you are chasing that person to get validated or trying to lure them in or to get attention from them, it's coming from the lack of what you haven't healed. Makes sense? So when you have healed a lot, when you have focused on healing and you are not like reacting out of your traumas, you will still be curious, okay, to know about this person. You will still be thinking about this person. You will still want to talk to this person, but it's not going to be out of a desperate way. It's going to be out of a more like a pure, loving intention and healing way. So I'm really trying to explain the difference, and it can be challenging to see the differences, right? Because a lot of the emotions can be similar and a lot of the connections can feel similar. Wow, at the bottom of the deck it says no one compares to you. Because no one will make you feel like a divine counterpart is making you feel. I just feel like the energy that I'm channeling today, that is shy to reach out because of leaving their divine counterpart behind in the past. The reason for that fear is karmic connections. Is karmic connections that have hurt this person. So the anxiety that this person is operating from, okay, is coming from the traumas and the childhood wounds from the past connections, insecurities, and lower self-esteem. All right. But that dynamic of working on yourself, setting a goal that you want to manifest true love, working on yourself, that dynamic of working on your confidence to reach out, that whole process is healing in itself. That whole process is going to heal the anxiety in itself. So when this person here gets to that point where one day this person is feeling ready and can just feel in their heart, today is the day, and then they will send this message, and it can't get worse than it has already been, right? This person here can only win, because no matter what, this person here has grown, this person here has become wise, this person here has healed. Do you understand what I'm saying? This person cannot lose, but only win at the end. No matter if it's a yes or a no. Do you understand what I'm saying? So everything is like connected to healing, personal growth, becoming the best version of yourself, reaching your true potential. So I'm really, really trying to explain this in the most simple way I can. This is how I see it. This is how I have come to learn to understand this. Let me know if it resonates with your journey. I'm just going to do a couple of live readings. No, one live reading from Shauna. Shauna from United States. Momo is saying, think about it. I see a lot of you are saying yes, that it resonates. Because it also really depends where you are in your journey, okay, how you would look at what I'm saying, you know, or how your perspective would be from what I'm saying can also be different from where you are in your journey, or yeah, from what you have experienced, you know. Stephen is saying that it feels right inside. Gratitude in abundance. Yeah. Okay, so let's ask Shauna Spirit Team, could you please cross the rods for Shauna? Thank you. Could you please open them for no? So first question here, will JRM come back to Shauna healed, sincere, and ready to begin a new beginning? Okay, that is a no. Does JRM still love Shauna? That is a no. Will a relationship between JRM and Shauna be successful? That is also a no. So just to clarify, is JRM a karmic connection? That is a yes. Wow. So let's pull a few cards. Wow. Karmic partner. I just asked, and now the card is coming out. This person is in your life to teach you an important spiritual lesson. Out of all these cards here in this deck, that's not a coincidence. Yeah, that's crazy. Angels are showing me balance. What you really needed to learn from this connection here, my dear, is that one person is giving too much in this relationship here. So you are a natural giver. You are giving a lot in your connections. And maybe you are doing that or being a people pleaser to get validated, to be, maybe you have learned to do that to be loved or to get love. But in this situation here, it's not working, okay? Because your karmic lesson in this situation here is to give to yourself. It is to learn to give to yourself, to balance out the energies within yourself, okay? Because you're not able to attract a divine counterpart that will put you first and that will be loyal to you and love you unconditionally if you don't do it to yourself first. That's why it's so important to balance that out first. So that's the lesson here, my dear, in this connection. Wow. Wow, there's a lot of details today. A lot of education. I love it. I love educating in this stuff. It's really my passion. Because if you truly, truly, truly study this and get to understand how this works, believe me, you can really create the life that you truly desire. I just want to ask Spirit Team, should I continue shuffling the truth? No, they don't want me to shuffle the truth no more. Okay, so what deck should I use now? Should I continue with one of my own decks still? They are saying no. Okay, should I use one of the green decks? I have two green decks. That is a yes. So I will guess that it's the deck with the butterfly you want me to use. Is that correct? That is correct. All right. Yeah, these rods amaze you in the readings. Yes, Brian. I mean, I started to see people using it, I think it was last summer. And I was so fascinated about it that I bought this pair myself to practice it, to use it in my own private life. So I started to like connect to my grandfather. And to me, it was so difficult. It was so challenging to hold them and to, it took me a long time to really learn how to use them and to like connect with the spirit world. But then I think a few months later, they guided me to start using them professionally. And then I have been using them professionally since. And I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I just ordered a new pair because I think I've used these so much. So I'm just waiting for the new pair to come. Oh, yeah. The butterfly deck. Hi, Deanna. I have bought them on Amazon. If you type in dowsing rods, 99% copper, you can find many different kinds. Brian is asking, wow, it's pretty incredible. Are you interacting with your specific spirit guides while using the rods? Yeah, when I'm doing the private readings, for example, I am connecting to that person's spirit guides to channel whatever needs to be channeled in that private reading to your questions, right? So when I'm doing live readings, it will also be that specific person's guardian angel or a loved one, sometimes it's my grandfather who guides me and comes through with the messages. Sometimes it is my guardian angel, if it's personally to me. Sometimes they are also helping my followers to get the correct answers. So, I mean, it is extremely interesting and fascinating to work in this way because I am so connected to the other side to the spirit world. It's not all questions that they want to answer. It really depends on what question it is, but they will always answer for your highest good. Always. Even if it means that what they are guiding you through might not make any sense to you, it will at one point make sense to you later on, because very rarely they answer about time frames. But I've used them in my business. I've used them for investments. I've used them to guide my family. I've used them to find the best house in Spain. I mean, they guide me, okay? And you can use them for personal use. If you learn how to use these, you can use them for personal use. Even my mentor, Bob Proctor, that I've a big, huge fan of since 2016, he used these. He's a legend of educating and teaching in the law of attraction. And he was extremely spiritual as well. He also used those. So yeah, people who are not spiritual, or who doesn't really understand that world or how to connect to that world, or is simply not there, would not understand what I'm doing and would look at it as, that's crazy, But yeah, I live in two worlds. But I do believe that my purpose is connected to guiding as many people as possible back to the spiritual world, because we do live in a spiritual world. No matter if we are physically here, everything is energy. Everything is connected to the spiritual world. We are being guided through the spiritual world. We came from the spiritual world. Okay, so, and we will go back there when we are done with what we are supposed to do here. So I mean, it's just so important to understand this. And that's a part of my purpose, to educate guys and to help people to come back to who they are and to be more connected and to understand this. Because if you have realized how our society is, okay, the chemicals they put in our food, in our water, in our sky, how the news are trying to control us and put fear into the society, the medical industry, whatever we are talking about in the physical system on earth is not built, okay, to help human beings to be connected spiritually to themselves. Okay, it's built to bring you far, 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 far away from who you are. Okay, just take something like alcohol, smoking, drugs, sugar, whatever we are talking about. That substance are destroying your soul. It's destroying your frequencies, your energies. That is also why it's important to think about what it is that you eat, because food also has energy and frequency. And I'm not saying to never ever eat candy or whatever, but do it with balance. Balance it out. For example, oh my God, the time is going so fast. I actually need to finish this live in a few minutes, 5 minutes or so. But let me just say this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was actually asking my spirit team today, because after my live, I'm going on a Sunday cruise with my youngest brother. And we're just gonna cruise around and listening to some nice music. My youngest brother, he always listened to the most newest modern music ever. So we enjoy doing that together. So, and we will go and get something to eat. And for many, many times when we are, spending quality time together, we usually go to McDonald's, for example, right? But we know that McDonald's is not healthy. And I was like asking the angels today about it. And the angels were saying, no matter where you are in the world, you should not eat McDonald's. But they were saying that Burger King was, my guardian angels were saying that Burger King was better. Why? I don't know. But what was my points? Yeah, my point is, don't be a fanatic, okay? Enjoy your life, but always just have in your mind that the choices you take and whatever you do in your life, is always an effect to your energy. Everything you watch, everything you hear, listen to, the people you surround yourself with, the books you read, is a choice you make and has an effect on your frequencies and your energy, also the food that you eat. So of course, we are not going to go to Burger King every single day, but today we might do, or we might not. I don't know what he want, where to go, but oh my God, sometimes I just okay, anyway, let's finish this collective reading before I finish this live here. Because I do have like a 40 minutes drive to where he lives. Lisa is saying today is perfect. This is exactly what we constantly talk about. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, angels are showing me here anxiety. So I do feel that whoever I'm channeling today is suffering from anxiety and and for that reason is scared of commitment issues, has commitment issues, is scared of getting hurt, is avoiding to commit. And Is also the reason that this person here have attracted toxic connections, okay? Because it's reflecting back to this person here their worth. So I definitely believe that this person here has really been working on feeling more worthy. Angels are showing me here that this person here have had a lot of tension in their body, have had a lot of emotions that they needed to honor and embrace. Maybe needed to get some help to release that energy in their body. Reiki healing is good. Massages is good. Chiropractor. I mean, holistic treatments that can help your body to release some traumas is good. Angels are showing me that this person has been deceiving themselves and causing themselves pain by allowing friends taking advantage of them. It can also be connections, okay? And because of that, now this person here is afraid now if they are running out of time with you, if it's too late to reach out, if it's been too long since you two connected. That's why this person is shy. That's why it is bringing a lot of anxiety up. But it's also meant to heal this person. It's a part of this person's process to heal their wounds, to heal their anxiety, and to understand nothing is ever too late. Okay? You are exactly where you need to be right now in your journey. And you will be where you are supposed to be in your future with who you are supposed to be with. Okay? Angels are showing me self-care is needed. This person has been focusing on self-care a lot and their well-being and their happiness. Animals are extremely important. Wow, this card here has actually came up a few times in the daily readings I have recorded recently, but animals is vibrating on an unconditional love frequency, okay? So every time you pet a dog, a cat, or you connect with an animal, you feel unconditional love. You get into that vibration of unconditional love. It's the same with children, all right? So I do feel that this person here could benefit being around animals. This person here has definitely had a lot of agreements, a lot of fights in the household. I don't know if they've been living with someone where there's been a lot of fights. So this person definitely needed to take care of themselves, because there's been a person that has been very thoughtless and did not care about this person's emotions at all. Angels are showing me the Lovers card. Okay, this is your divine counterpart, as Angels was clarifying before. This is someone you are supposed to marry and be in a relationship with. There was something I wanted to ask Angels. Does this person here feel that they are running out of time to reach out to their divine counterpart? Okay, so is this person afraid of that? Because it's been a long time since they've connected last. Okay. Is it too late? No. You see how my guardian angels is saying it's not too late? It's never too late. Never, 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 ever too late. It's destined. It's destined. Okay, my lovelies, I hope that you have enjoyed my live stream today. It's been an some interesting conversations and information that came out today. So thank you so much for supporting me, and I hope to see you very soon again. Oh, you really think that this was the best live ever, Lisa. I'm happy. Thank you. Yeah, we will definitely laugh and make amazing memories. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hakika, for being here. Thank you so much, guys. I hope that you learned some new stuff and got some healing your way. And take care. I will see you on my next live. Bye for now.